Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. She's a newbie. She's a newbie. She's a spiritual individual. I can't get review of the goddess. I do curse up on this channel. If you do not like that sermon, by all means, please put it in your shoot and scream. Goddamn, what the hell don't do for? All right, yeah, let's get into it. So I got a lot of energy. Okay. Right off the bat, I was saying some stuff from Beps, okay? So the energy is like, look, I have so much energy, but I'm moving, okay? I'm moving. I feel like a lot of my collectives, we might not have that much energy, but the energy to know that we could prosper, the energy to optimism, the hope, the faith, okay? That's what allows us to keep going. That's what allows us to keep moving like this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get so stressed out. We be stressed out. It be so much to do, so much to do. You got to go here. You got to pay this. You got to go there. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, just try to give yourself a good laugh. Just try to relax, okay? Find the light in things. I feel like my collective are finding the light in things, okay? Lighthearted situations, okay? Find a way to laugh, okay? Where you used to have long responses, you're shortening that up. Shortening. Okay, you shortening that up. Okay, so where people used to get paragraphs out of you, they lucky if they get a okay. Okay. All right, my bad. Y'all, I'm like super like crazy right now. Okay, so face card, filter, no filter. Okay. There's something about some justice out here, okay? Yes, visions of greatness and failure. So maybe there was one time where you were having visions of yourself, okay? You may have used to have this like looking for the worst, right? You don't have to look for the worst, okay? So maybe a lot of things happen to where you like, okay, well, give me the bad news. What's the bad news? I know me, I'd be like, what's the bad news? And then give me the good news, okay? But there is no bad news, okay? It's just good news on good news on good news on good news, okay? So have a vision of greatness and do not have a vision of failure, because it's no point. What's the what's the worst that they can say? The worst that they could say is no. Okay, so get out there. Okay, there's nothing that could go wrong with you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Okay, I heard that today as well. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Okay, so you're shortening things up. For one, your face card is very valid. Okay. You could be working on skincare. Somebody could have a skincare line. Okay, or somebody could do something with skincare here. Okay, or people ask you how do you have such clear skin, or maybe that's something you want to get into. I know me personally, I just drink lots of water. So people, I drink lots of water. So people just be asking me that. Okay, so that could be something like that. Okay, here. Okay, but where you once felt like you had to respond to people, or you had to stand up for yourself, or like stuff like that, you don't have to do that no more. God gonna speak for you. Okay, God stepping in on your behalf. Okay, I'm seeing like a house of cards fall down. Okay, a lot of people not only do you have visions of greatness, but a lot of people have visions of greatness for you. Hello, welcome to my channel, my dear. Okay, a lot of people have visions of greatness for you, and this is your justice. Okay, God is saying you really need some justice. Okay, or it's time when somebody's name could be justice, or that could be someone's favorite movie, poetic justice. Okay, or somebody could be into poetry or writing at the moment. Okay. Okay, go ahead, TheBlaqMadonna222. I see you. Okay, so you could be very peaceful at the time. You really don't want that much company, okay? It's very strict, okay? You run a strict program. It's VIP only, okay? Okay. A lot of people are grateful to be in your presence. A lot of people love your energy here. Okay, you're funny. Okay, you're funny, or you are fun to be around here. Okay, you are the first and the only, sweetheart. Okay, so move on. We have embrace your truth here. Okay, so God is telling you that it's okay to embrace your truth and move on here. Okay. Yeah, embrace and move on here. Okay, usually when I post my lives, that's when people want to come in and start watching. I always give the heads up that my lives are always pretty slower. There's not really a lot of people who comes into my lives, but that's okay. Okay, that is totally fine. All right. So you are moving on from old habits or old thought processes or things that does not serve you. You're moving on. Okay. Congratulations. Okay. You do not owe, I was gonna say, you do not owe anybody an explanation. Okay, we have apology here. Okay, you do not, okay, so what do you want from me? Okay, you could have been asking this. Okay, somebody could want you to apologize, or someone wants to apologize to you here. Okay, or someone is apologetic. Okay, maybe not even apologize. I'm not even really getting that here, but someone could be apologetic. Okay, maybe because you had to move on. Okay, somebody is apologizing because they didn't listen to your truth. Okay, somebody, when you embraced your truth, somebody, I'm getting like minimized it. Okay, maybe somebody like blew it off, or it's like, oh, it's not that bad, it's not that deep. Okay, but you need justice for this. You get justice for this. Okay, it was fucking awful. Okay, it's like you went through something that was terrible. Okay, this could be like a withdrawal, or you got off of drugs or something like this. Okay, maybe, or something you went through could be traumatic. Okay, and people is like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Or when you went through this, people still wanted something from you. Okay, so you could have been, you know, in the middle of finances and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, how am I supposed to give you anything, right? Or some people could have known that you were going through things and they still were asking you for things without supporting you, without assisting you here. You did everything on your own. So you not only figured out how to move, but you figured out how to move on. Okay. Okay. And I was just saying, like, I just got the card silence. Okay, that could be significant right now. You're a woman or a man of less words. Okay, maybe you were a woman of many words or a man of many words here. Okay, it's something about body language as well. You're learning how to read people. You're learning how to allow things to unfold. Okay, you're let me see. With ear hustling in the spirit, let's get some clarity on that. Ear hustling in the spirit. Okay, I want some clarity on ear hustling in the spirit. A lot of people are realizing that they can't go behind. They have to go through you. Okay, if you, hello, welcome. Okay, people are realizing, yeah, that you're really not. Yeah, okay, so whoever tried to be a creep, okay, whoever tried to give you obstacles, whoever tried to be a bully, because it says, I'm not worried about nothing but these bills, okay, and then it says, how do you do it? How did you do that? Then it say accusations here, okay, heard through the grapevine, hoodoo, voodoo, okay. So someone is wondering how do you have the strength? I'm hearing like the goal all, okay, or the willpower. Your willpower is directly from the guides, okay? Your willpower is directly from your ancestors, okay? And they're telling you right now to just have visions of greatness, just have visions of justice, okay? It's okay. You are safe. You are safe to embrace your truth. You are safe to continue moving on forward. This is almost like being in a fog and it's really foggy and you can't see in front of you. Okay, but God is saying you have faith. You move on. Move on. Walk by faith and not by sight. So you do not have to see exactly what's in front of you. But as long as you embrace your truth, you will always be where you need to go. Your feet will always lead you where you need to be. Okay, and that could be something as well. Somebody could play basketball. Somebody could be a point guard. Somebody could be a plant mom. I'm hearing plant mom, a plant dad. Okay, learning how to take care of plant. Maybe someone doesn't have any kids. Okay, maybe someone wants kids. Maybe someone has a pet. Okay, this is like Okay, taking your dog out for a walk. Okay, get some air. Hug a tree. Okay, hug a tree here. Overcoming these obstacles here. Okay, creep. You could be a lot of eyes could be on you right now, which is funny because I have 0 viewers in here. But something could be very creepy, okay? A lot of eyes could be on you. Maybe there was a lot of eyes on you. Excuse me. Okay, maybe there were a lot of eyes on you watching how you will overcome something. Okay, maybe it's like you're taking a test. Okay, somebody could have just took an exam. Okay, I'm getting like the bar. Okay, somebody wanted to be a lawyer. Okay, something like this here. Okay, but whoever was the issue of the past, you have moved on from it, even if you had to accept apologies that you've never actually received. Okay, and with this, what do you want from me? Okay, this could have been someone asking you, okay, utilize what you have. Okay, well, what do you want from me? Okay, this could be somebody making themselves available to you. Okay, making themselves useful. Okay, people should be useful, actually. I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't use this person, don't use it. No, but if you love someone, you make yourself useful. Okay, so this is probably what you're going into. You're meeting people who are going to make themselves useful. Okay, which is beautiful. Ear hustling in the spirit here. With this ear hustling in the spirit, I told y'all that I had a dream and I had a really fat fucking pimple on my forehead. That bad boy would not leave me alone, folks. Okay, with that ear hustling in the spirit and with this face card next to each other, even when we got hoodoo, voodoo, okay, this could be a little evil eye situation, okay, or a disdain. Okay, disdain or a confusion or a frustration. Okay, you have tough skin. You're not where people expect you to be. You're not saying much. Okay, or you're only focused on one thing. Okay, and that might be your priorities. Okay, with I ain't worried about nothing but these bills. And how do you do it on the other side? Maybe someone is wondering, how do you pay your bills? Okay, how do you stay there? How do you pay your bills? How did you just pay that? Okay, this is like, okay, I just spent $1,000 on my rent. Okay, and it's like, well, where do you work? How did you do that? You don't have a job. How? Okay, but because you have these visions of greatness and you know that justice is always on your side, God allows you to be able to do things like this. Okay, he allows you and he assists you with overcoming obstacles. And the only creepiness that could be from this is people pocket watching you or ear hustling in the spirit. Okay, because it's like more so people have a lot of questions about you. I'm getting like people only have questions about you because they realize what kind of person you are, or they wondering where you are, what are you up to here. Okay, with that ear hustling in the spirit. Okay, I'm getting the only thing that people see about you right here is that your face card is valid and that you focus. Okay, so the gossip on you is you're a go-getter. You're a go-getter. You don't really have much words to say for people. Okay, you're a go-getter. You're gonna go get it. Okay, and you're a go-getter. You're an unapologetic go-getter. That is the message. Okay, that's the message of this read. You are an unapologetic go-getter. Okay, go get it. Okay, other people, no. Okay, they might want you. Okay, yeah. What do you want from me? People want you to give them the sauce. How did you do it? Okay, I want you. Where do you work? Are you guys hiring? This is like you strike gold and someone's like, oh, how? Show me how. Okay, account executive, leadership, management, assistant management. Okay, how did you? Okay, this is like the pawn asking the queen, how did you move like that? How do you move like that? Okay. Yeah, because somebody could have misjudged you. Somebody misjudged you way too quickly, and it says keep on moving, disco girl. So we got that out twice, okay? And then we got do not disturb here. Do not disturb. You made your bed, so please lay in it, okay? Somebody made their bed, and they need to just lay in that shit while you getting new abilities, okay? So somebody is lying in a bed of lies. I just got a bed of lies. Someone keeps something under their bed. Okay, but a bed of lies, okay? Yeah. Someone is wishing that they didn't. I feel like somebody spoke too soon. Somebody did something too soon, and now they don't want to be disturbed, but somebody was willing to disturb you. Okay, somebody was willing to disturb you. Okay, but once they realized what kind of person you are, then they started to notice their own creepy fucking ways. Okay, this is this. Like, oh, I'm starting to realize, damn, I am kind of a weirdo. Okay, damn, I keep trying to give this person obstacles. Why do I keep doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like somebody going within, asking themselves the questions that they actually need to ask. Why the fuck am I such a creep? I don't know. Like, why am I such a hoe? Like, why am I such a goofy? I don't know. So, leave people where they at. Leave people where they at. Okay? Keep on move. Dance to your own rhythm or your own beat to your own drum. Okay? Freak it, freak it, freak it, freak it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, something wrong with me. But it's okay. Okay, so, yeah, with that being said, you'll drink a lot of water. If you as a lady, love yourself. DJ the shit, okay? If you as the man, love yourself. Me, okay? I just really feel like being silly on here because ain't nobody on here, so I can take a fool. Okay. So dance like no one's watching. In this case, literally no one's fucking watching. Okay. So I get to post this and I don't give a good fuck. Okay. Okay, y'all gonna see this when I post this. I might as well start acting crazy. Okay. Be yourself. If you wear like let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Be yourself. Okay. Maybe people hope that you wouldn't be yourself. People hope that you would have to. You don't have to shimmer down. If you silly, be silly. If you goofy, be goofy. If you wear a lace front, wear a lace front. But I was finna say, take a break, bitch. You probably snatching your edges off. Okay. So with that being said, just embrace who you are, okay? And with what I said about the lace fronts is crazy because I was just trying to think of a new style to do for my hair. And it's like we get the reason why I never got too big into lace fronts. Don't get me wrong. Them shits be laid, slayed, fried to the back, dyed to the side. But you don't want to go through that identity crisis. You know what I'm saying? You get so used to seeing Malaysian up top and you just be neglecting Africa underneath. And then when you see Africa, you like, and it's you, nigga. Like, what the fuck? That's you. You Africa. So don't get so used to Malaysia and forget the Africa underneath, okay? Don't forget the roots, okay? So getting back to the roots, okay? Get back to the roots, okay? Get to the root of the problem with the bundles off, okay? Yeah, okay? Somebody could be a rapper here. You ain't no rapper. Stop playing. No. All right, so I'm on here being silly, but I really do love y'all. And I want y'all to love y'all. I want y'all to keep on going, man, because ain't nobody gonna stop y'all, especially over here, okay? So with that being said, peace.